Hi guys, we are just a little while away from the Elden Ring DLC, and now is a good time to prepare for it. Not to complain afterwards that it was too easy or too hard, it's important to make the right choice of NG you will enter the Shadowlands. To anyone planning to go through the DLC for the first time on NG+7,
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
They are developing DLC for the majority of players, and most of the players just beat the first journey and never try NG+7 or facing some additional challenges. Anyways, it's your choice, but I think that for the most intended experience you have to enter Shadowlands on the first journey. As for me, I am planning to do a completely new run, and in today's video I want to remind you of some useful things from the main game. This video is not about upgrading flasks, collecting bell bearings and so on. I will try to show situational items that can come in handy in Shadowlands. And most likely we will find improved versions of the talismans in the DLC, but just in case, as shown in the trailer, we will have something like a sleepy swamp and probably a boss fight with Saint Trina. So the clarifying horn charm +1, which is just lying in the ruins of Nokron, will be very useful. One of the most annoying things in Elden Ring is getting Deathblighted, and if we encounter something like a Deathblight swamp, the Prince of Death seized talisman can be a lifesaver. Just be ready to face a runebear to obtain it. Since there are at least 2 bosses in the DLC that use fire damage, I recommend obtaining the strongest version of the Flame Drake Talisman by defeating Farmazula guys in the Dragon Barrow. Bold Drake Talisman +2 will be useful on the Lion Dance boss from the trailer. Who knows, maybe the whole arena will be in lights, so be sure to get it in Farmazula. Moving on to spells, Cure Poison and Flame Fortification are available from Brother Corin in the hub. And you never know what to expect from Miyazaki. So let's pick up Flame Cleanse Me just in case. Bestial Vitality is one of the best spells in the game, provides incredibly efficient healing at low phase, and it's easy to obtain, simply trade 3 death roots to Gurang. Additionally, if you make it through Dead Touch Catacombs and Black Knife Catacombs, you will acquire 2 more cool talismans. Another useful spell, Lucidity, can be acquired by defeating Miriam during Rani's questline. And if you are not that guy, you can kill the bell-bearing hunter in the capital outskirts, offer the bell-bearing in the hub and gain access to infinite boluses, which are essentially the same as a spell. Another spell, but not for everyone, is the Golden Vow incantation. If you don't want to invest stats in phase, just use Ash of War Golden Vow. And speaking of Ashes of War, Assassin's Gambit can be very useful if you need to sneak past some areas. The quickest way to obtain it is killing Knight Bernal at the very start, and after joining Vulcanum Manor you will be able to buy it from Bernice Bell-bearing in Round Table Hold. Almost any smithing weapon can be infused with Ash of War Sacred Blade, and it's very effective against undead enemies. In Auritza Hero's Grave you can grab the Golden Epitaph, which is also a very good tool against undead. Many players still don't know that Margit Shackles can be used for disabling traps or searching secret walls. Let's hope FromSoft doesn't patch this out in the DLC release. Most likely the DLC will introduce new consumables, tools and many other interesting things, but don't forget about the old tricks, such as crystal darts, which can easily make golem enemies fight against each other. The Cookbook can be bought from the first merchant in Liurnia. Bewitching Branch is an essential item against summoner enemies. You can obtain its cookbook as a reward from Gideon, after completing the Maidenless questline and reaching Mogwin Palace. Who knows, maybe we will encounter an invisible runebear in the DLC, so it's worth buying sentry and beast repellent torches. And that's all for now. I hope you found this information helpful. If you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing to the channel. Let's fix these horrible stats. See you in the next one.